Today is World Social Justice Day. But what exactly does social justice mean, and why is there a day set aside to commemorate social justice? Well, social justice is an underlying principle for peaceful and prosperous coexistence within and among nations. Now, the ILO estimates that currently about 2 billion people live in fragile and conflict-affected situations, of whom more than 400 million are aged 15 to 29. And for the United Nations, the pursuit of social justice for all is to promote development and human dignity. Social Justice Day seeks to promote gender equality or the rights of indigenous peoples and migrants, remove barriers that people face because of gender, age, race, ethnicity, religion, culture, or disability. Well, joining us to discuss the importance of World Social Justice Day is a lawyer, Kennedy Osungwa. Good to have you on the news at this time.
Yes.
Well, yes, good to have you. Social justice seems to be at the very core of peace and development. How would you say Nigeria has fared as far as social justice is concerned?
Well, I think Nigeria is still trying, and but Nigeria has to do more, because the importance of Social Justice Day is such that same is being incorporated into the ground norm. I mean, the Constitution, as amended, the Federal Republic of Nigeria Constitution 1999. To be precise, if you look at Chapter 2, you see that it provides inter alia that the Federal Republic of Nigeria shall be a state that is premised on democratic principles and social justice. And then, like you rightly said, social justice, it focuses on issues that has to do with elimination or eradication of poverty, issues that has to do with unemployment and discrimination and all that. And
now, these are all stated in the ground norm, the Constitution, like you've just stated.
Yes.
Are these even justiciable in a society like ours? How do you ensure that social justice is actually, done to every Nigerian?
That's what I have just said, and it is important that Nigeria has to do more, because, in fact, when you look at the Chapter 2, Section 14, subsection 2A, it says that the primary duty of the federal government is to ensure and provide security and the welfare and the well-being of the people. And the question is, as a country, is our well-being, is our security being protected? What is the rationale? Is there any equality between the high class, the middle class, and the lowest ebb? What is the position, and what has Nigeria as a government done to his people to ensure that this Social Justice Day is something to be celebrated, even here in Nigeria? So
how can we now ensure that social justice becomes the norm in a society like ours?
First of all, the federal government or the government in power must ensure that they tackle the issue of unemployment, because once the people are employed, and mostly gainfully employed, then the issue of class will be reduced, because their purchasing power will be higher. That is, then the amenities are there. Those things that when you go to Section 15, 16, that we make the citizens happy. Those things that we preclude or terminate the issue of discrimination by gender, discrimination by religion, discrimination by ethnicity, and all that. You must make sure that such issues are balanced. If you want to give an appointment, for instance, from the federal government, you now look at the issue of ethnicity, that is abrogated. The issue of religion, that is abrogated.
Okay,
and
well,
you look at the candidate itself and the merits as provided by this, the aims and the objective of this Social Justice Day.
All right, Kennedy Osunwa, thank you very much. Not enough time to ask you whether this really should be a two-way traffic, social justice on the part of the government and, of course, on the part of the citizenry. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Next time, I will wait again for next year.
Thank you very much.